Denise, and today, very briefly, going to talk about pricing. Pricing. Not only is pricing difficult, but there's a lot of comparison, and also there's a lot of self-worth attached to pricing. We always underestimate ourselves and overestimate other people, and that definitely works in pricing too. So we quite often will be happy to pay loads and loads of money to X, but actually when we ask for money, we feel super awkward about it, and we just don't do it. So we just say, oh, just pay me a fiver, it's all right. So pricing is challenging, but the other thing is how open you are about your pricing. How open should we be about our pricing? And recently I took some advice and I have been really open and transparent about my pricing, and I've put it on my website. I just thought, you know what, cut the crap. If people want to use me, that's fantastic, but they have to know what my prices are in order to make that decision. And that was exactly the argument of the person I took the advice from. They said, look, if it doesn't have a price, I actually distrust it, because I'm thinking you could literally charge me anything. You could see what size company I am, what sort of person I am, and you could then just charge accordingly. Which again is sort of a bit to or fro, because if it's someone you don't really want to work with, but they know your prices and they can afford you, then that's tricky, isn't it? How do you get out of it then? Tricky. But basically, I have decided to be totally transparent about what I charge, and I think it's also reasonable. I think probably some places it's quite cheap, but if you want to check it out, then please do. But for me, the biggest thing on pricing is really cost out every single piece of your time. So you might say, okay, video or consultancy, but you know, it's the time to prep, it's the time to research, it's the time to write reports, it's the time to drive there, it's the time to actually do the one-to-one. It's all that kit and caboodle. And then also follow up as well. So say after a consultation, someone keeps calling you and emailing you and wants advice again and again and again. How do you charge for that? So making sure you build that in, or are very, very clear about the services and offers that you have, so that you're actually making money and not undercharging. So that's my tips on pricing, and thanks very much. Bye.